The Possession of Hannah Grace is the latest film to come out over the weekend after Thanksgiving, after everybody is stuffed with turkey, broke from Black Friday shopping, getting Tupperware and big TVs and pointless toys. Sony puts out this movie after Thanksgiving weekend. Everybody's broke. But I went and checked out this new horror film, and this is about a young girl named Hannah Grace who is being possessed. And they attempt to do an exorcism on her. Does not work. Too strong. They believe her to be dead, but she's not. 3 months later, she ends up at a morgue where this young girl starts working there. Her name's Megan. She's dealing with some trauma. She used to be a cop, and her partner got killed because she froze up during an altercation with a criminal. So she has like this anxiety and trauma in her life. And the young girl, Hannah Grace, goes to the morgue, and she's not dead. She starts killing people, tries to get stronger so she can be an all-powerful person. I don't know. This movie wasn't bad, but it wasn't groundbreaking either. I didn't find anything to be new or original. A lot of it I felt like I've seen before. It just wasn't anything truly exciting. I guess the best thing I could say about this movie is the tone it sets during the movie. Our young star in here, Megan, is working at this morgue from 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning, and she's pretty much alone when she works. The lights go off when no one's moving. It just feels empty. The tone set early on and the sound effects really do capture, I guess, the creepiness of this young girl being possessed. There's some times where the director goes from some really loud possession moments. The young girl's like, her body's crackling and she's just making those growling noises. Sometimes it's really loud and jarring. At other times there's this really long period of silence that works because it's very eerie and you're wondering what's going to happen next. But what happens is very cliche, very typical. The young girl's climbing on the ceilings and she's smacking open up the doors to where she's laying in, and she's killing people, and she pops out of nowhere. A lot of the jump scares do feel very typical and not rewarding, but I do gotta say that a lot of the sound effects and the tone set up for this movie really do work, but a lot of it just feels typical. And this movie is so dark. It is so hard to see at times. Even when it's during the day in Boston, it's still very dark. So the director, I don't know what he was going for, but it just feels very typical. Feels like I've seen it before. It's not groundbreaking at all. I did like how this movie did open. It was like the climax of a exorcism, and the dad in the movie has to do something to protect his daughter, and I thought the opening was really exciting, but it just kind of fell apart towards the middle part of the movie, and it just became very typical. And at the end of this movie, I felt like the writer just kind of gave up. They discovered how they could kill this young girl and get rid of the demonic presence, and they discover it, and then I felt like the director was on a time schedule because it happened really quick. There was no explanation for what they were doing, and then I felt like there was a couple of key scenes that were missing, some transitional scenes that were missing from this, because it was from one scene to the other really fast. It almost felt like maybe it was like a dream sequence. Maybe she was thinking about what was happening, but it wasn't, and they tried to do it, and it all happened really fast. No explanation towards the end of the movie, and they just kind of ended it, and I was like, okay, that wrapped up really quick. That was poorly edited. So overall, I thought The Possession of Hannah Grace had some good tone elements that worked. The sound mixing and sound elements do work. There's some long periods of silence that I thought were pretty cool, and some of the possession, exorcism, demonic presence scenes were pretty cool. Hannah Grace was creepy to look at, but overall this movie was typical, it was cliche, not groundbreaking. It wasn't bad. I don't regret seeing this movie, but it's nothing new either. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Possession of Hannah Grace a C+. I didn't check out a trailer. I found out about this movie like a few days ago, and I was like, I'm just gonna go see a movie on Thursday night. And I was like, okay, movie's over. Let's go home. Let's talk about it. That's it. Moving on with my life. Nothing different. Have you guys seen the new Possession movie, The Possession of Hannah Grace? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts down below for the film. Thank you guys for checking out this video. My name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys do too, you're in the right spot. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification down below so you don't miss any of my ranking videos, trailer reactions, Funko Pop videos, whatever it may be. Make sure to join the channel. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.